Well, coming up is Dave Moran. He is the Libertarian candidate for governor, and he's asking you to help him because they are precluding him from even getting on the ballot. I signed the petition. He has a right as a citizen of the great state of West Virginia to represent his views, his party, and at least get before the voters of West Virginia. Welcome, Dave Moran.
Thank you very much. It is absolutely spectacular to be here today. Tax Day, April 15th. But the federal government has put off Tax Day for 2 days to the 17th. And why is that? It's a holiday in Washington, D.C. tomorrow. They're going to take a holiday while the rest of us have to work to pay the taxes. Now, that's just one example of where we've got inequities. This state has been governed by Republicans and Democrats for 150 years. 15 Republican governors, 20 Democratic governors. And of course, some of them have had double terms. We went from being the most promising state after the Civil War to dead last. Every year we have a competition with Mississippi to see who can be the poorest state. Sometimes they win, sometimes we win. That's not the kind of winning that we want. This state has the lowest rating for business freedom of all 50 states in the Union. That means that our tax structure is such that we are telling industry, go away. We don't want you here. We're going to tax you in ways that you can't afford, and you're going to take your industry to Ohio or Kentucky or Pennsylvania or Maryland or somewhere else. That has to change, and it has to change now. We've got to make the natural resources that we have in West Virginia, these abundant resources that you've been hearing about, coal, gas, oil, we have to make a structure that will allow our West Virginian industries to benefit from those resources, to build this state on industry and business and on freedom and liberty and not upon taxes. You've already heard that you're paying more income tax than anybody else. You are also paying more property tax. This is the 18th highest state for paying taxes on property, on personal property, and on business property. That has to end. And let me tell you, people, it is not going to end if we go on with business as usual and just simply re-elect another good-looking face to the governor's seat. It has to change, and it has to change now. I'm asking for you to sign a petition. The state requires us to get 8,000 to 10,000 signatures on a petition before we can be on the ballot. That is our first objective, to get on the ballot. Our second objective is to raise the issues that all of us are most interested in and most critical to us. Our financial welfare, our social welfare, our livelihood, our life, and our liberty. To raise those issues as we move through this campaign towards November. And the final objective we have is to take that seat over there away from the incumbents and to bring it back to you. Thank you very much.